They say every town has a house that shouldn't exist. In Millbrook, that house sits at the end of Ashwood Lane. No one remembers it being built. No one knows who built it. It's just always been there, waiting. The locals call it the House of Dead, not because people died there, though they did, but because death itself seems to live within those walls. Even the trees around it refuse to grow. The grass is perpetually brown and withered. I'm telling you this story because I was there. I survived. But I'm not the same person who walked through that door. Some things you can't unsee, some whispers you can't unhear, and some houses won't let you leave unchanged. My name is Marcus, and 3 weeks ago I thought ghost hunting would make great content. I had 12,000 subscribers hungry for real scares. The House of Dead seemed perfect. I was a fool, we all were. There were 4 of us, me, my girlfriend Riley, my best friend Josh, and his sister Sam. Sam brought the cameras, Josh brought the courage, Riley brought the research. I brought the stupidity that almost killed us all. Riley's research was disturbing. 7 families had lived there over 60 years. All of them left within months. 3 families simply vanished. The police reports were sealed. The town refused to discuss it. We arrived at sunset when the sky bleeds red and shadows grow teeth. The house loomed before us, a Victorian nightmare of rotting wood and shattered windows. Every window was dark. Every window was watching. The front door was unlocked. It creaked open before Josh could touch the handle, as if the house was inviting us in. The smell hit us immediately. Decay, mildew, and something else, something sweet and wrong. Our flashlights cut through the darkness of the foyer. Dust hung in the air like suspended screams. The wallpaper was peeling, revealing symbols underneath. Not graffiti, something older, something deliberate. Sam started recording immediately. "This is insane," she whispered, panning across the entrance hall. The camera's microphone picked up something we couldn't hear, a low humming almost like breathing. The house was larger inside than it should have been. Hallways stretched impossibly long. Rooms appeared where rooms shouldn't exist. The architecture defied logic, as if the house had been built by someone who'd forgotten how reality works. We split up. That was our first real mistake. Josh and Sam went upstairs to explore the bedrooms. Riley and I headed toward the basement door at the end of the hall, the door with fresh scratches on the inside. The basement stairs descended into absolute darkness. Our flashlights seemed weaker here, swallowed by the black. Each step creaked, but worse. Each step echoed back from below, as if someone was climbing up to meet us. Riley grabbed my arm. "Do you hear that?" I did, whispering. Dozens of voices overlapping, speaking in a language that hurt to hear. The words felt like insects crawling inside my skull. At the bottom of the stairs, we found a room that shouldn't exist. It was pristine, clean, a child's bedroom frozen in time. Toys arranged on shelves, a bed made perfectly. And on the wall, photographs of children we'd never seen. But something was wrong with the photographs. The children's eyes were scratched out in every single picture. And beneath each photo, written in something dark and dried, were dates. All the dates were from the last 60 years. Riley's phone buzzed. A text from Sam. "Get out now. Something's upstairs." But when we tried to leave, the basement door was gone. Just a solid wall where the stairs had been. We were trapped. That's when the whispering stopped. The silence was worse. In the silence, we heard breathing. Heavy. Wet. Coming from behind the bed. Something large was crouching there, waiting for us to acknowledge it. I turned my flashlight toward the bed. For a moment I saw nothing. Then the bed moved. Something beneath it was pushing up, trying to emerge. The mattress bulged and twisted. Fingers, too many fingers, pressed through the fabric. We ran to the walls, pounding, screaming. The thing behind the bed began to laugh. A child's laugh, but wrong, distorted, like a recording played backward and slowed down. The sound vibrated in my chest. Riley found it first. A small door, child-sized, hidden behind a dresser. We tore the furniture away and crawled through. The tunnel beyond was tight, suffocating. Dirt rained down on us. We could hear something crawling behind us, gaining ground. We emerged into another room, the kitchen. But it was different now. The appliances were ancient, from the 1950s. A table was set for dinner, 4 plates, 4 glasses, and the food was fresh. Steam rose from the plates. The kitchen door slammed shut behind us. On the refrigerator, letters spelled out a message: sit, eat, stay. The lights flickered, and for just a moment I saw them, figures sitting at the table. A family. Their faces were gone. Riley screamed, not at the figures but at the window. Faces pressed against the glass from outside, dozens of them. The missing children from the photographs. Their mouths moved in unison, forming words we couldn't hear. I grabbed a knife from the counter and shattered the window. We climbed through, cutting ourselves on glass, not caring. Outside was worse. The yard had changed. It stretched endlessly, the fence miles away now. And the children began to emerge from the ground. They crawled from the dirt like insects, their movements jerky and wrong. Some were missing limbs, others had too many. Their eyes were black holes. They moved toward us slowly, deliberately, herding us back toward the house. We ran to the side of the house, looking for Josh and Sam. That's when we heard the screaming from the second floor. Josh's voice bellowing in terror and pain, then silence. Then Sam crying, begging for something to stop. I found a side door and kicked it open. We were back inside. The house had us. Every exit led back in. The windows showed different views. Some showed the yard. Others showed rooms we'd already been in. Others showed places that couldn't exist. We climbed the main staircase to find our friends. The steps shifted beneath us, moving like a breathing chest. Portraits lined the walls, family photos. But our faces were in them now. We'd been added to the house's collection. The second floor was a maze of identical doors. Behind each door we heard sounds. Crying, laughing, screaming, praying. We opened them one by one, finding horrors. Rooms full of bones. Rooms full of dolls with human teeth. Rooms that bled.